Good evening. You are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty the Sultan, the Supreme Commander, confers medals of excellent service and royal commendation on commission and non-commissioned officers of the Royal Court Affairs. Greetings of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq to His Highness the Emir of Qatar are conveyed by His Excellency the Minister of Interior. And Arjut Dalkut Road project in the Governorate of Dhofar achieves 60% completion rate. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, the Supreme Commander, conferred medals of excellent service and royal commendation on a number of commissioned and non-commissioned officers at the Royal Court Affairs. The medals were pinned by His Excellency Nasser bin Hamoud al-Kindi, Secretary General of the Royal Court Affairs. The royal felicitation was in recognition of efforts exerted by the honored personnel during their tenure at the Royal Court Affairs. The Secretary General of the Royal Court Affairs congratulated the officers and the non-commissioned officers, wishing them further success and urging them to keep up their resourceful contribution in serving the nation. Greetings of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq to His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Emir of Qatar, were conveyed by His Excellency Sayyid Hamoud bin Faisal Al Busaidi, Minister of Interior, during a reception ceremony for the officials attending the graduation ceremony of the 6th batch of cadets of the Police College in the state of Qatar, due to be held tomorrow. From the Qatari side, His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani conveyed his greetings to His Majesty the Sultan, wishing him long life and good health, and to the people of Oman further progress and prosperity. During the meeting, both sides reviewed the strong brotherly relations and means to promote cooperation in various fields. The Ministry of Transport, Communication and Information Technology announced the completion of 60% of Arjut Dalkut Road project in the Governorate of Dhofar. The road, designed according to the highest specifications, will facilitate travel for citizens and residents coming from these areas and will address the landslide issue encountered in the current road, as well as provide the necessary protection to all users. The project stretches for 13.5 kilometers, starting from Arjut and crossing high mountainous areas and wadis. It is expected that the new road will be a major economic and social value to the area in general. The Social Protection Fund started today expending a range of social benefits to protected social categories, including children, elderly, orphans, and persons with disabilities. The number of registered individuals in the Social Protection Fund reached 1,286,600 beneficiaries. The fund stated that beneficiaries registered after the 10th of January will receive payment by the end of the current month. The Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Water Resources organized an animal wealth forum in the Wilaya of Saham. The forum seeks to promote the role of animal wealth in food security and encourage animal farmers and breeders to adopt modern and alternative methods in livestock farming. The event included an exhibition, and it witnessed a participation from camel and horse breeders and riders. It included horse and camel shows and various performances by the jockeys. The forum was held under the auspices of His Excellency Engineer Yaqub bin Khalfan Al Busaidi, Under-Secretary of Agriculture, Fisheries and Water Resources for Fisheries. Still to come in our news bulletin. Masira Island prepares to receive visitors in the Masira Winter Forum. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Ministry of Health organized the National Conference on Blood Transfusion Services under the theme Patient Blood Management Without Blood Transfusion. Around 150 doctors and specialists in the field of blood transfusion and laboratories took part in the event that seeks to enhance medical procedures in blood transfusion services and minimize treatment costs, as well as apply best practices in patient care and blood management strategies. The Sultan Qaboos Higher Center for Culture and Sciences organized an honoring ceremony for winners in the 12th reading competition for the youngsters. The competition aims at encouraging the youngsters on the significance of reading as means of establishing knowledge-based society. The number of participants in the competition reached 3,444 school students through 13 centers. The competition included 2 reading categories. In the first category, students from grade 5, 6 and 7 were asked to read and summarize 3 books. In the second category, students from grade 8, 9 and 10 were asked to summarize 4 books in various topics. The reading material covered in the competition included literature on Omani personalities and values and traditions, heritage and tourism. The Masira Island attracts tourists during the winter season. Visitors to the island can enjoy a wide range of activities, including visiting the beach, going on fishing tours. The visitors can also watch dolphins, turtles and other migrating birds in the Masira Island, in addition to enjoying the sight of splendid sunset. The Wilaya of Masira is prepared to organize the Masira Winter Forum, which will start on the 19th of January, including a wide range of activities and events that reflect the rich culture of Masira inhabitants. The Masira Winter Forum will offer an opportunity for productive families to promote their products and crafts. Visitors to the event will have the chance to interact with the local people of Masira Island as well. The annual conference of Orthopedic Society Oman commenced this evening under the auspices of His Excellency Salim bin Mohammed Al Mahrouqi, Minister of Heritage and Tourism. More details in the following report.
The annual conference of Orthopedic Society in Oman kicked off today in Muscat. The 3-day Orthopedic Society Oman Conference 2024 will discuss a wide range of topics related to orthopedics, modern fields and the latest global trends. The conference comes as a landmark event to usher in Orthopedic Society Oman's ambitious educational program for the coming years. 90 international and national faculty members with numerous and varied didactic talks with debates, case discussions and plenary sessions they will have throughout the program.
On this meeting this year, we're focusing the discussion on one of the most advances in treatment of orthopedic pathology that includes not only the surgical interventions, but also the new therapy like biologics and stem cells.
The topics have been chosen for their academic value and practical relevance. The faculty have been selected not only for their knowledge, but also enthusiasms for and dedication to their fields of interest.
I'm very honored to be in Oman, and I found that the quality of surgeons and the technical skills here in Oman are at very high level and comparable to the one of our Western countries, especially in Europe and Italy, where I come from. And in this meeting, I will speak about sports, of course, and shoulder pathologies, focusing on particular cases and difficult surgical challenges.
On the sideline of the conference, an exhibition has been set up. The exhibition showcases new products, solutions and technologies. Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubi'i, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main headlines once again. His Majesty the Sultan, the Supreme Commander, confers medals of excellent service and royal commendation on commission and non-commissioned officers of the Royal Court Affairs. Greetings of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq to His Highness the Emir of Qatar are conveyed by His Excellency the Minister of Interior. And Arjut Balkhut Road project in the Governorate of Dhofar achieves 60% completion rate. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night and have a wonderful weekend.